guys, Brian here with Reselling with Brian. Almost forgot the name. At the post office today, got to drop off a few things. A few things you might notice from the first video, which was that green Lands End jacket, that Christmas light checking gun. I'm not sure the technical name for that. A hat, a couple other little things. But we're going to get in here and drop these off, and then we are going to go do a little bit of sorting. Finding some new things. Alright, we are heading in. I'm going to check out the shoes first in the men's department. I'm seeing a lot of these that we have already seen when we were in here before. Just checking out condition, checking out brand, checking out sizes. I like to stay within a certain size range. I try not to pick up anything that's smaller than an 8 and nothing more than 13, 14, somewhere in there. We're going to check the bags now. Again, condition and name brand. I picked up a really nice Alienware laptop bag here the other day. From then we move on to the little carts that they bring out with the new stuff. Some broken glass on the floor. Checking through some books here, which is still one thing I'm learning about. What's valuable. Looks like we have some textbooks here, and there's quite a few textbooks that could be very valuable. You'll need to scan them to know for sure. Some of these water bottles can also be very valuable, depending on condition, of course, and brand.
which is pretty much for everything. Scanning them or knowing the blender bottle, this is a good one to pick up, and we might actually keep this for ourselves, me and my wife. Not seeing much else down there. The minion thing was pretty cool, but it was in rough shape and drawn on. Down to that second shelf there, we're going to check those weights out. There are quite a few weights that are worth picking up. So keep an eye out for those for sure. And over to the electronics, but first, some hats. Callaway golfing hat would have been very nice, but it was really stained, which is hard to see in the video. I believe this is a Minecraft hat of some sort. I didn't look it up. Moving on down the rack here, we do find another Gander Mountain hat, but also on the back of that one it was very stained, so we left it. The stuffed animals or plushes is another thing I'm still learning about what's valuable. It's good to do some research to have an idea of what you're looking for before you go out. Looking through some of the electronics, and we do spot a very nice Sony DVD VHS combo, which that item in particular is a very good selling item right now. It's hard to see in the video also, but it is in a little rough condition, lots of scratches on the top of it. As you can see, I'm sitting there debating picking it up. And we go ahead and go back for it. There's good profit to be made on that. I believe they were asking $9.99 for it here at the store. They're selling for anywhere from $60 to $80, depending on condition, the remote, those types of things. So we'll grab a tape and we'll test it out here in just a few. Right now we're checking through some of the glasses and mugs. This Bud Light glass, it's nice. What you want is the mug or something a little bit different. You might have saw it earlier in this video where we just shipped out a Budweiser mug that sold. Moving over to the pots and pans and things here. We're looking for some of the older stuff. Revere ware, Emerald, even some Calphalon stuff. Does pretty good in the resale market if it's in good condition. So keep an eye out for those names and others. So we're looking through the sports equipment here. You can pick up some nice bats sometimes, tennis rackets, skateboards, different things like that that can hold a lot of value. Checking out some golf clubs here. Again, brand and condition. But it is definitely worth checking out and looking up. There can be plenty of value to just a single club. This is something new that I've recently got into as far as the golf clubs go. And we will go ahead and pick up our VHS tape to test our player with. Classic movie there. on to the testing. See if we're going to keep this or not. So we are plugged in. It's not turning on correctly, so I was checking to make sure that that plug was on. I'm not getting the DVD section to open. It is making some noise, but it seems like it's stuck or something. I'm not getting much on the screen also in terms of numbers and things. I'm going to go ahead and try the VHS portion. Which does kick it on, but it is still missing some stuff on the screen. I wasn't seeing where it was playing or rewinding, so I wasn't comfortable picking it up. If it was only working maybe 50% or less. So we ended up just putting that back on the shelf. Although some things do have a market for parts and repair. There's a Bose Wave system that usually sells for around $75, but even at parts or broken, I believe you're still able to get $30 for it or something. And we're going to head over to the women's shoes and see what we can find over here. As I try to adjust my camera. A lot of stuff that I have already seen over being here before. Those are some nice running shoes there. They're in pretty good condition. A little bit dirty, but they should clean up pretty good. I'm going to look up the comp on that. Right there I'm using my Google lens to take a picture and find it instead of looking up a specific model. That helps out a lot. Look things up really fast. And we're looking up sold comps. Which may be hard to see on the screen, but I believe it was about 30, 35. This is what they were selling for in pre-owned condition. So when you're out looking at clothes in these situations, you definitely want to already know some brands to be looking for. Uh, I pick up a lot of the Nike Dry Fit golf shirts because they sell pretty fast. There's a few other new brands that I'm learning about to keep an eye out for as well. So, not seeing too much today. Again, I've been to the store a lot, so there's a lot of things that I've already seen already. Moving around to the jackets here, I always check out the jackets.
Yeah, I think so. How are you today? Regular. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. No, I'm good, thanks. No, I'll just carry these. Just a couple things. Thank you. All right, appreciate it. Have a good day.
Well, that was it for today, folks. My name is Brian. Reselling with Brian is the channel. Make sure you subscribe and like, and we will catch you on the next one.